Well, hey you guys, this is Kim at the Able Gardener, and what I'm doing this afternoon before it starts raining again is I'm putting some of my chilies and peppers into pots so I can overwinter them. Now, I'd already done 2 of them. What I'd done in the first place was just got some nippers and cut them back, and I cut them back pretty severely, what I thought was severely. So it wasn't until this afternoon that I noticed some new growth on the last ones that I cut back. So I wanted to put those in some pots before it got too cold and they went ahead and died. Now, it takes a lot for a pepper or chili to die in our area. I'm in Northern California, Zone 8. So it's the tomatoes that go first and then the chilies and peppers that go last. But I've got 3 tomatoes here. I believe one of them is a cherry tomato, I'm not sure, but he's really doing well, and it's time to get this guy inside and say in my greenhouse and probably get it on a heat mat and just get the soil warmed up a bit. Anywhere right around 65 or 70 degrees would be good enough. So let me show you some of these chilies and peppers that I have. I've got just a regular bell pepper that I was growing, and then these little squatty green Amish sweet peppers, and those are really good. And then I've got Anaheim chilies, and I love Anaheim chilies. If there's anything I'm gonna grow, it's an Anaheim chili. And then the normal jalapeno peppers, and trying to think what the name of these other ones that I planted. I believe they're sweet peppers too. They came from Seed Savers. So I'll have to look that up. I'll put a little note below as to what they are. But that was just some of the variety of peppers and chilies that I had. So what I used when I transplanted these peppers into the buckets or the pots, I just used compost from out of the beds. And that's compost or decomposing compost, and the worms through there, so it's some vermicompost also. And the ones that have started growing already have buds, and they have little peppers on the top of them. So, well, this is the pepper that I cut back in the first place, and it's been a while since I cut it back, and you can see all this new growth on the top. What I did also when I transplanted them, I know a lot of people like to, if they overwinter peppers, they like to cut back the roots. And I didn't cut the roots back. If I dug them up and I missed some roots, then that was my trimming of roots. But when I put them in the soil, I did put about, I don't know, couple tablespoons, I guess, of this Biotone starter, and it's just a general, let's see, what is it? It's a 4-3-3 on the NPK scale. So I just want to give them something. It was the end of summertime. They'd grown and produced all summer long, so I just wanted to give them a fertilizer when I transplanted them. They hadn't been fertilized in a really long time. Well, you guys, this is something I did last winter, and I was able to take a tomato plant almost all the way through winter, and a jalapeno pepper I had in my greenhouse, and that went all the way through winter. So it's definitely something you can do. You don't need to live in a warm area or a long growing season like mine. If you take it inside, you have some heat mats and you have some grow lights, you can definitely overwinter chilies and peppers, and it's really easy to do. So it's something you may want to try, and then that way in the middle of winter you can have something nice and hot to put in your dinner or in your salsa. Well, you guys, I'm going to try getting these peppers and tomatoes inside. So thanks for joining me today. I'll talk to you later. God bless you guys. Bye-bye. Ooh, lost one.